Hey, are we gonna go see if we find some tractors?
Yes.
Let's go see if we can pick out some stone and find tractors, okay? We're back at Hardscape.
Okay.
Did you see it?
I see.
Yeah, let's go see it.
Wow.
Scoot over. That's the way to do it. The same rock.
That's the same rock?
So you're probably looking at between 100 and 150 bucks.
Okay. Well, I think that looks really nice. And it'll match the color of that stone, right?
Yeah, as long as, unless you do the smear.
Right. Which you don't want me to do.
I don't want you to do it, but I've talked to Carlos about it, and he can do a light smear,
Okay.
and it'll whiten it up, but still let some of the rock poke through,
Cool.
which will look really nice.
I think that's the right idea.
So we
All right,
use those?
Let's do that.
Okay, there it is.
Okay, so here are the men behind the beautiful fireplace we're about to have.
Hi, my name is Miguel.
Miguel,
This is my father-in-law, Carlos.
Carlos, and what's your CM Masonry? Is that your
CM
company?
Masonry.
All right, you guys are the bomb. And this is the stone, right?
Yes.
This is it right here. Sawyer, what do you think? Is it cool? Yeah, it's
Thumbs
cool. The most exciting thing. The countertops are being delivered today. Well, they're already kind of delivered. I'm late to the game. I'm gonna go in and see how they look. This looks so good.
How many holes are they putting in?
Let's see. That looks so good. Oh, it looks awesome.
One hole there, one hole there, one hole there. And then if you go forward here with this, it's a little bit close to that handle. Normally we put these out here.
Okay. So you're saying this is gonna be like that, which would be too close.
Too close to that handle, yeah. Be too crowded
So
up.
it'd be more like over
Yeah,
here.
you can scoot it out to 8. And then we can put the garbage disposal at 8 too to make it match.
I almost feel like the garbage disposal could go closer.
Yeah, because it's
right?
something below the handle.
Right, it's flush.
So you want to go four from here with the garbage disposal, and 4 from here with the sprayer.
Yeah.
So we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 holes.
All right.
Okay.
Sounds good to me. All right, so we also have the desk in. It's kind of like a laundry folding
Okay.
setup. That looks great. Okay, the other thing that just got finished. You guys, it looks so good. Give me a high five. You did it. Way to go. Oh, it's off center. No, I'm just kidding. Hey guys, I'm getting ready this morning. Sawyer is off to school, Brody is down for a nap, and I'm going to do my makeup. I've got a meeting over at the Stone Cottage, probably one of the last. It's like the final touch-up meeting, like touch this up, do this, do that, do that. Furniture won't be in for a couple more weeks, but it's on its way soon. Okay, so let's get ready. Do a little bit of highlighter. Also, I just started trying this Giorgio Armani because the internet said it was great. I think it's good. It's expensive. Hi, Tyler.
Hi.
I would recommend, and I still would wear, the Double Wear by Estee Lauder. I use this Hula Benefit. I'm gonna do this with my face because I think it goes on better this way. I'm excited because we're going to the Stone Cottage today to do the final things like touch up paint if it got chipped, or there's a piece of trim missing, or Tyler actually just went in and installed all the shelves. He built out shelves in a lot of the closets. So we're gonna have them paint them. The garage got drywalled, so that needs to be painted. And then tomorrow, the floors get cleaned and refinished. There's like a 2-part process. We already did the first part. Tomorrow is the second part. At some point, the shower glass door is going in upstairs. I don't know when that's happening. How are you guys? The last time I saw you, I was right there. I was in this room. I have to say, you guys are just the best. I'm not gonna cry because I'm doing my mascara. Wait, I need to do the other eye before we have this serious talk. Thank you guys for the overwhelming response of just like, you guys are just my people. You're on my team. You are so encouraging. You're so uplifting. A lot of you shared your stories and your experiences, which I loved reading. And I wasn't able to respond to every comment, but I truly think that I read almost every comment. I mean, it brought me to tears. I was just like, all of the fears and like the sense of change is scary, and just feeling like, oh my, I just didn't know how it was gonna go. And you guys were just so encouraging. So thank you for your comments. Thank you for watching that video, and just for being awesome and being my little fam on here. I'm super excited about having the ability to make some really great content that is what I want to make. What's really cool is a lot of you guys started following me a long time ago, and you're in the same life stage that I'm in now. So it's like we all started when we were in our 20s and living alone or living with roommates and living in small apartments, and then you got married and you got your first apartment or house with your spouse. Now you have kids. And so, you know, it was encouraging to hear that like, oh, me sharing the current life stage that I'm in is actually going to be encouraging to other people because they're in that same boat. And then those of you that aren't in that same boat are just like, hey, I'm here for it. This is fun. So thank you. Let's get some clothes on. Let's get in the car and let's go see Poncho. Poncho. Hi, how are ya? Good. Guys, don't be shy. Okay, so I'm gonna stand here. Basically, I want to bid for painting all the cabinets. I'm gonna have you do the outlet covers and then put the knobs on. And then in the closets, the hang bar, I'm gonna go buy them right now, but I need to put in bars to hang clothes if you'll put those in for the closets. And I'll write this out so you can tell me how much for each of these. But I also wanted to get a quote, what it would cost for you to paint the outside. The trim and the siding. So painting the trim on the windows, the trim on the house, the siding on the house, and then the garage door and this door. How do you feel?
Good.
Good? You're blurry. There you go. Are you ready to go? We just have a few little things like painting the outside and the garage, and it's a couple hours and you'll be done, right? I keep thinking we're done, and then I come over and I'm like, hey, can you do these 5 other things? Eventually this project will be done, I promise. All right, guys, thank you very much.
All right.
I'll see you later. Thank you, bye-bye. Okay, I gotta go buy closet hang bars. I gotta pick a paint color. I know I wanna do black, but you know, there's like 75 different blacks out there. I gotta go pick the black color I want. And I'm gonna do some like Pinteresting on my phone to see if I want the doors and the window panes, or excuse me, the doors and the shutters to be different than the rest of the house. And then this house will be done. Getting flashbacks to my IKEA days when you buy all those wardrobes and you're like, how the heck am I gonna fit this in my Mini Cooper? Don't go banging my walls, boys. It's all same prayer. Okay, so I thought the fridge was perfect, and then I had them push the oven in all the way, and I realized I would not be able to open the fridge if the oven was open. Rather, I would not be able to open the oven at all because the fridge was full depth and it came out to where that line is, basically. I need to go back to the appliance place and figure this out because they also sent me the wrong washer dryer. You know, it was just too easy. It was too easy when I went and picked everything out in 30 minutes, remember that? Okay, I'm back with Alex. Round 2.
It would be this one here. This is the countertop model here. Just like this.
Wow, it rolls so much easier than it did at my house.
So this is essentially that same exact fridge, just a little less deep.
Cool. You guys, counter depth is smaller and it's more expensive than the full depth. Isn't that weird? You get less room and you pay more. But I guess it looks more fancy. So it's gonna work out. Everything's gonna be fine. Thank you, Lord. Now I gotta get home to feed the baby again.
Can I step on you? Say hi, baby.
Okay, we're back in the chair. Whew. Let's see, I haven't even read these yet. So I posted on Instagram and I asked you guys what questions you wanted me to answer in this video. They could be about the Stone Cottage. They could be about anything. Is Sawyer potty trained yet? No. Hoping this summer. I made the mistake of buying a little toddler potty and just having it out and just like, oh yeah, it's exciting. But like not intentionally doing potty training yet because I wanted to wait till after Brody was born and then it was winter. But every potty training book I've read has said not to do that. I think I'm gonna put the potty away and then in like 2 months, bring it back out. And I think he's ready for it. Best slip covered sectional sofa that won't break the bank. I mean, I think you're going for that, like the 6 penny vibe. Yeah, they're pretty pricey. I would say the cheapest is probably gonna be IKEA. How do you get so much volume in your roots? Honestly, I don't know. I think I just have a lot of hair, but I do think putting in the texture spray, like a dry shampoo, which I use this one, I think that helps. Okay, are you gonna have another baby soon? There's a lot of these comments. Not soon. I still have a baby. Before we made this shift in content, I felt like I could not have another kid for at least 3 years because just the process of getting pregnant and in the newborn stage is very overwhelming and just like emotionally a lot for me. I just had a lot of postpartum anxiety going through it, but I feel like with this new shift in taking the pressure off with content and also just sharing my life, like today was so easy to film. I just like did what I was gonna do in the day and filmed it. And it does make me sad. I feel like Brody's starting to not be a baby anymore. Like when you start putting up like, you know, the things that they lay on and now they're sitting and they're crawling, you start putting things up in the attic again. It's like, oh my gosh, he's not a baby anymore. But I also would feel really sad for Brody if we got pregnant right away because I want him to get to be the baby for a little bit. So we'll see, but probably not for a little while. Someone said they're enjoying my new stories too. Yay, thank you. That's encouraging. Would you recommend your wood countertop or the best hardy stone when you have kids? That is a good question. Our wood counters have been great and there's no reason to not have them because of kids. The only downside so far, just our island is wood. It's like a thick butcher block and I really loved the look of it. The butcher block may not be the problem. I think the problem may have been the installation. We were new to town. We had these guys that were kind of not the best contractors. They were kind of like flip house dudes that didn't do the best work in my opinion. We also had a faucet that was really cool technology that I would not have done again. It was the one that you can wave your hand and the faucet turns on, you wave your hand, the faucet turns off. And right around the edge of the sink, it looks like it's kind of deteriorating, the wood is. So I think in the next 2 or 3 years, it'll probably not be so good. But obviously if you want something really durable, looking at a quartz or a granite is gonna be a much better route. Where are Tyler's parents from? Tyler's dad is from Vermont and Tyler's mom, well, she was actually born in New York, in Brooklyn, but she's Puerto Rican and Cuban, Cookie is. Tyler grew up in Miami, so they're kind of all over. Now they live in Indiana. What brand of shampoo and hair products do I use? Okay, these are the things I use every day. This is the Day shampoo and conditioner. I also use the Prickly Pear hair oil every day. How do I make this work? There we go. This I spray in my hair. It's leave-in conditioner. It's called Unite 7-second detangler. That's like the best thing ever. Ever. I've been using that for years. And I usually mix up 1 pump of this argan oil and 1 pump of this Day oil, or like 3 pumps of the Day oil. Put that in my hair when it's wet. And then every so often I'll put this on my roots. I started using this when it's the Kerastase Initialiste. Before I had Sawyer right around my hairline so I didn't lose my hair. I don't know if that's what did it or not, but I think it's kind of helped. Uh-oh, I think I hear Brody crying. I may have to go get him. Hold on. Oh, hi. Hi.
Okay.
Oogie. Oh, please. Why do you keep hitting? Stop hitting yourself like that. Should we get you like a soft toy? Other questions? So having 2 kids is great. It's definitely hard. It's getting easier because he's more flexible, believe it or not. With eating, he used to only eat in like a dark, quiet room when he was a newborn. And if Sawyer ever made a noise, he would just not have it. But now he can... I'm trying to talk. So are you. Okay. Let's do one more question. Okay, well, we'll do two more. One is, how do we book the Stone Cottage reservation? Do you have a website? I think we're gonna do Airbnb. It'll be listed probably in the next month, hopefully. But maybe we'll do our own website. I don't know, I gotta look into all that stuff. Tyler's looking into it for me, and we're just gonna see what makes more sense. Probably Airbnb is the easiest, but I know they take a big chunk. So, I don't know. But there might be a way for us to do it on our own. It'll probably be Airbnb. Let's just go with that answer. Okay, so this is one. Someone said, I'm happy you're gonna still post the video. I might have misunderstood, but I thought you were only gonna do Instagram from the heart video changes. I think a lot of, some people got it, and some people thought I was quitting forever. I'm not quitting forever. I'm just doing YouTube less because of this. I think usually we can get away with it if we stand. Are you a standing kind of guy? This is the way you go, do, do, do. Yeah, you walk around. This is the way you go. Boo-boo. Anyway, I'm not quitting fully. I'm just not going to be doing as many interior design videos on here. I'm going to be doing more vlog style. Basically, I'm making content that fits with my schedule because I'm a mom of two and my babies are so little. When I make content that requires me to be away from my house for like 7-8 hours straight, I can't do that anymore. So that's kind of what I'm doing. And once the Stone Cottage project is over, which is coming up here, then I'll probably not do as much interior design projects unless it's something around the house, like a wallpaper project or an organizing project. But it'll be more mom stuff, like cooking videos or just things that I can manage to do being a mom of two. Why did you use black curtain rods instead of white? I've never used white curtain rods. These are gold. It's like you're quiet until I start talking. Have you noticed that? Do you want to answer them? I just like the look of black. I think it's classy. It looks nice. Okay, we've been in our house for 3 years. I want everything changed. Where do I start? I get overwhelmed. You should download or buy our course, Life-Changing Home Design. That course will help you because it helps you pick where to start. It helps you based on your budget, based on your goals, what you want. And really the course is great because it really helps you prioritize what's most important, how to make a plan and how to execute it. So I'll link that below. I'll link also the hair stuff I talked about. I think that's it. The last question that I wanted to answer here was, how are you doing with motherhood mentally, physically, emotionally? Motherhood is great. It's the best thing I've ever done. I love it. It's definitely a sacrifice of your body and your time because I'm still carrying around like 30 extra pounds that I would love. I would love to lose the weight, but for right now, I'm nursing, breastfeeding, and for some reason, my body does not like to make milk and go on a diet at the same time, so I had to pick one. Yeah. Okay. So anyway, the Q&A is over. Say bye-bye. We're gonna go play on our mat. Okay. Bye-bye.
This is like the biggest flea market I've ever seen. Whoa. Sawyer, look at that excavator. You want to build it? Let's do it.
Oh, thank you. You hold on to this one.
Ready, Sawyer? Let's go.
Excuse my appearance today. Literally, we walked a mile to the park, to the gathering place. It's a really cool park here. And then we played for a few hours and the weather was great. And then we walked back and then I had to run to the house and the kids are down for a nap. I'm just gonna wrap this video up. This is kind of like the new, I could do this video this week, so I did it. Hopefully you guys had fun kind of following along. I'll get better at vlogging, I promise. So they'll be a little bit more concise. I think I'm gonna do a day in the life video, maybe this weekend or early next week, and kind of show our whole process with the kids and some of our routine. I have gotten some questions about that. Let's see, what else? I don't know if there's much else to say. I didn't get to answer all those questions from the Q&A because, you know, Brody was very talkative the other day. If you guys enjoyed that format, maybe we'll do another one in another video coming up. I'm so excited with the Stone Cottage. The only other thing that's left is we're putting a butcher block top on top of the washer dryer area, and I've got to put the mantle on top of the fireplace, and then we're gonna get the floors cleaned, and then the furniture should be here in the next couple of weeks. It's all coming together, you guys. It's so exciting. So anyway, thank you guys for watching. I love you all. I'm very happy about this new format because it's very low pressure and I can make content when I can make it, and it fits with our schedule and fits when I don't have any makeup on, rather than putting on my eyelashes to film, which I may still do that at some point in my life, but for now, this is what you get. Okay guys, love you, mean it. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't, thumbs it up, leave me a comment. All of those things help these videos do well, so even if you just wanna say hi, I'd love to see it. I'll see you later.